Hello, dear Goenkans. Hope you're all well. Today's listening comprehension is about the Paddler of Swaffham. Long ago, when London Bridge was lined with shops from one end to the other, and fish swam under the arches, there lived at Swaffham in Norfolk a poor peddler. He led a hard life, going from house to house with his bag on his back and his dog at his heels. At the close of the day's labor, he was only too glad to lie down and sleep. One night he had a dream in which he saw the great bridge of London town. In the dream, he was told that if he went there, he would hear good news. He paid little attention to the dream, but on the following night it came back to him, and again on the third night. Then he said to himself, I must go and see for myself if the dream is true, and so made his way to London town. It was far away, and he was very glad when at last he stood on the great bridge. He could see the ships sailing by all day long. He walked the length of London Bridge. But there was nothing joyful to see or hear. Now, on the third day, as he stood on the bridge, a shopkeeper nearby spoke to him. My friend, said he, have you nothing to do? Have you no wares to sell? No, indeed, said the peddler. And you don't beg for money or food, do you? No, as long as I can get along without begging. Then what are you doing here? What is your business? Well, to tell you the truth, I dreamt that if I came here, I would hear good news. The shopkeeper gave a hearty laugh. Why, you must be a fool to believe that a dream come true. Now let me tell you, I sometimes dream too. Just last night I dreamt I was in Swaffham, and I know nothing about the place except that it's in Norfolk. I dreamt that I was in an orchard behind a peddler's house, and in that orchard there was a great oak tree. Then I was told that if I dug beneath the tree, I would find a great treasure. But I am not such a fool as to go all the way to Swaffham for a silly little dream. No, my dear friend, learn from a man who is wiser than yourself. Return home and look after your own business. When the peddler heard this, he said nothing, but was very pleased. He returned home in a hurry, dug underneath the great oak tree, and found a great treasure. He became very rich, but he did not forget his duty. He built up again the church at Swaffham, and when he died, they put a statue of him in the church, all in stone, with his back on his back and his dog at his heels. And there it still stands. Now, dear Goenkans, answer the following questions. What does the passage say? Choose A, B, or C and complete each of the sentences given below. Question number first. The peddler lived A. On London Bridge, B. In London town, C. In Swaffham, Norfolk. Question number second. He dreamt that A. He should sell his goods in London town, B. He would hear good news if he went to London Bridge, C. He would meet a shopkeeper who gave him good news on London Bridge. Question number third. The peddler felt that the dream might come true because A. He dreamt it 3 times, B. He believed in dreams, C. He needed money. Question number 4. The shopkeeper told the peddler about his dream because A. He wanted the peddler's advice. B. He knew that the dream was about the peddler's house in Swaffham. C. He wanted to show that he was not so foolish as to believe in dreams. Question number 5. The peddler's good news came to him when the shopkeeper A. Gave him advice about not wasting time. B. Gave him a description of his dream. C. Asked him what he was doing on London Bridge. Now, dear Goenkans, if you are not able to solve this comprehension, listen to the audio again, watch the video, and try to solve it. Thank you for listening to me.